closet in the basement?
Anything you want, Simon, just requisition it. From a paperclip to a microscope. The only limit is your own imagination.
I don't know. I'm without the ability. I can't.
We know you're going to do some wonderful work.
Well, I'll do every. I'd like to. Sitaram patitababu na magahatawan.
Excuse me?
It's all right.
How do you do?
Hello.
So glad. Cynthia Mallory.
Simon Mendelsohn.
Yes, indeed. Dr. Mallory is on the staff.
Oh, good.
Yeah, has expressed an interest in working with you.
Oh, well, that's not. I need somebody with a very eclectic background, a solid foundation, all the sciences, some literature and philosophy. What's your field?
Well, I have an MD from Johns Hopkins, PhD from Cambridge in behavioral psychology, master's from the Sorbonne in contemporary French literature.
Oh, my God.
Particularly the absurdists, Sartre, Camus.
Yes, I read many.
My undergraduate work was completed at Swarthmore, 2 years, summa cum laude.
Mon Dieu. Yes.
I've worked with Kiplinger in Vienna, Olafsson in Stockholm, Epstein in Geneva.
Yes.
Of course, you're familiar with his work on pineal gland biorhythms and acetyltransferase activity in chickens and rats.
Yes, Epstein and rats. Epstein and rats and chickens.
My new book, entitled A Comprehensive History of Oral Sex Techniques Illustrated, has already been proclaimed a masterpiece by both Norman Mailer and Bess Meyerson, and has an advanced printing of 100,000 copies.
Who's your publisher?
Knopf.
Let's try it out. We'll try it out for a week. I'm working on what I call a general theory of creativity.
Really? Just like Albert Einstein?
I believe that inside of everybody is a genius waiting to be released. The secret is you got to get yourself into a kind of a chaotic enough mental state. Then the good material can break through from the unconscious.
Well, how do you accomplish this?
Oh, any way you can. Chemicals, sleep loss, fasting, deep breathing. Did you know that if I hyperventilate for 10 minutes, I really do some very interesting things creatively?
Mein Volk ist in breiten Piri, gesandt geworden, sein viel eine Gereite, Mensch fällt dir seine Roll, mein Telka, Pamphila, sein Spiel.
Where you fellas may be wrong, and you'll forgive me if I throw 500 years of science out the window with this, is what if it's all subjective? I mean, the universe contains not one truth, but an infinite number of truths, right? Okay. Follow me. Take your black hole, for example. Your black hole is popular now, I submit, because what you got out there is a bunch of depressed scientists. You're not going to get any happy, well-adjusted scientists inventing a big object, a black thing that sucks you into a noodle-shaped object 5 million miles long and eats you up if you get too close to it. Think about it.
Very good, Sal.
Thank you, Blades. Very fruity.
How's he doing?
Oh, he thinks he's doing just great.
Good.
Is he watching right now?
He's watching. Smile. Is he resisting you?
Resisting? Why would he do that? He has the perfect environment, the perfect equipment, the perfect fantasy, the perfect woman.
I think we can move ahead swiftly now. The key is death. If you spoke of death a lot, it would make him sexually excited. He's that type.
We're drowning in a sea of facts. The left half of the brain is recreating the entire world in its own image.
Well, I think that's better than if the liver was recreating the world in its own image, or the kidney. If an organ is going to recreate
That's an interesting
the world,
theory.
the brain would be the...
That's quite brilliant, in fact. How did you get so brilliant?
Must run in the family.
Oh, yes?
Yeah. My father was the most brilliant research physicist on the entire H-bomb project. Until the accident, anyway.
Well, what accident was that?
Well, he was in charge of the final arming of the bomb on Eniwetok.
Oh, yes.
Apparently, he fell asleep in the tower. No one knew about it. The detonation went off on schedule.
You mean?
Yes. My father was completely vaporized.
God.
Do you find this morbid?
I certainly do. Please continue.
My grandfather was a student under the great radiologist Wilhelm Röntgen in Munich.
Oh, yes.
Together they discovered that if you place your hand in front of a photographic plate and bombard it with high-intensity X-rays, that you can see the skeleton underneath.
Mm-hmm.
In 1901, Wilhelm Röntgen got the Nobel Prize. My grandfather's hand dropped off.
The little guy always gets the shaft.
So true. My husband was a psychiatrist. He specialized in contemporary suicide.
Was a psychiatrist?
One day he took a bottle of Seconal and jumped off the roof.
Oh, my God. He must have suffered terribly.
No. I feel that he was probably sleeping by the time he passed the 3rd floor.
Did you get the fluids? Did you get them? Did you get them?
Did you get him? Did you get him? Did you get him?
Are they fresh?
Fresh.
You're a genius.
Did you tell the father story?
Yes.
And the husband anecdote?
Yes.
You see, I designed those anecdotes specifically to excite him, to enthrall him with you.
His feelings about me are not based on your little stories, I can assure you.
Oh, really? Well, what are they based on, then?
Something I do with my tongue.
Cynthia, that's disgusting.
Yes, that's why it works.
Bitch.
Pimp.
All right, let's just calm down. This should be a beautiful moment. Eric, what are your thoughts?
Well, Carl, I think the new tank of his is the key. See, my feeling is what he's searching for during these immersions, although he doesn't know it, is his real mother, the one who abandoned him when he was an orphan. So the next time he gets in the tank, leave him in for 200 hours.
That's over a week. His brain's gonna turn to tapioca.
Oh, I wouldn't think so. It'll just make him very receptive.
To what?
We're going to give him a whole new birth memory.
Has he got a red light and a white light? Good. Sweetheart, you want to check the monitor here? See if the two things are going up and then the two other things in the lights.
Yeah.
There's lights going.
It's fine.
This is a test run, so get me out in an hour, okay? Let's plug in. Terrific. Hood, please. Okay, 1 second. Okay.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you read me out there? I hope you're taking good notes out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. ABC, hello, hello. Okay. I'm inside the tank. It's very, very interesting. Water temperature is